So I recently got out of a relationship with someone that I thought I was going to marry, and I'm Jewish, and my mom basically all my life told me that I need to get married and have kids before I'm 30. I'm 29, so I don't think that's happening anytime soon. And I'm not dating to marry anymore. I'm now in my I don't care era. I call it the I don't care era. And I'm tired of dating to marry. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just living life. It's just going to be a vibe. And that's it. It's 7 p.m. on a Saturday night. I'm 29. I am recently single. Suffice to say, waking up and being alone at home with your thoughts post-breakup is really tough. So my friends are taking me out to dinner. In a breakup, your friends are literally your lifelines. I have found myself making like hundreds of plans this week just not to think about the situation. Like my credit card bill right now is insane because
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got to talk about this TikTok that is going viral of this woman who is newly single. And in her own words, she's going through a midlife crisis, okay? She seems to be struggling, okay? Struggling with the fact that she's single, okay? She's coping with the reality of potentially being alone. So she takes to social media to pretend that being single and not having kids and not being married and not having a man is somehow a good thing for her and that she's enjoying her life having no man, no kids, and no family. Take a look.
It's 10:45 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm 29 and single, and I don't have kids yet. Here's what your Saturday morning looks like when you're single at 29 and you don't have a kid running around the house. I didn't rise from my bed until 10:15. Every time I thought, I should probably get up and do something. I thought, why? Nobody's making me. I'm not missing out on anything. I went to Beyonce last night, and I didn't get home until 1 a.m. And I danced and drank my little heart out, and I didn't pay a babysitter to watch my kids as I did that. And I woke up a tad hungover this morning, which is probably why I was in bed for so long. And I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw a picture of shakshuka and I thought, you know what sounds really good? Maybe I'm going to learn how to make shakshuka today because I have no plans and I don't have kids and I don't have a husband and I don't have errands to run. I can go to the grocery store and learn how to make shakshuka. So that's on my agenda today. Also on my agenda, probably a rewatch of some Real Housewives of New York. I'm also doing a rewatch of Normal People on Hulu, which is really spicy and I highly recommend. Weirdly, I'm into this documentary on Netflix about blue zone countries. So I've got a pretty stacked day. Anyway, I say all this to say, whenever I'm hard on myself about why I'm not married and I don't have kids and I should be further along at 29, almost 30, I wouldn't want to do anything else this Saturday. And I know that you can do all these things when you have kids and you're married, and I understand, but the effortlessness and ease of my life, just kind of focusing on myself and the shakshuka I want to make or the Beyonce concert I want to go to really pays off when I'm hard on myself for not being where society tells me I should be in life.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Here's the thing. I think it's hilarious just looking at this person's TikTok, okay, and the timeline leading up to what is obviously coping with the fact that she is single with no kids, no family, no real meaning in life. So it seems based off her hobbies and what she does to cope with the reality that she's currently facing. But, you know, a lot of her TikToks are about her being 29, single, and alone. So again, I'm not sure if this is an act. Okay, I'm not sure if this is actually her reality. I'm not sure if her whole TikTok is about coping with her failure to date. I mean, she's a decent looking woman. Now she is approaching her 30s. And, you know, I just have this thing, right, when it comes to decent looking women or above average looking women in their 30s that are still single and or have never been married. I think that, you know, there's a better chance than not that they're probably closer to the crazy side, right? Which is why they're above average looking in their 30s and single, okay? More than likely. I'm not saying that that's always how it is. I'm not saying that it's like that 100% because I know there'll be some people in my comments saying, I'm attractive and I'm in my 30s and single as a woman because I haven't found the right man yet. Okay, I accept that that's a possibility. I just think that if you're like this woman right here, right, and you've been going out on multiple dates with multiple men, the relationship always ends, or for whatever reason, they don't want to be with you. And again, if you're above average looking, right, then there's generally something wrong, okay? There's something wrong because dudes ain't that picky. Dudes are not that picky. There has to be a reason why somebody hasn't put a ring on it yet. That's it. I'm just saying. This is my general rule, okay? But anyways, assuming that this is actually legit, which it probably could not be, but hey, there's a lot of people in her comment section telling her that, hey, I feel the same way, right? We're all living the same life, okay? We're all living the same life. So maybe there are plenty of women who have these same feelings and are living this type of lifestyle that she's living. Clearly, this woman is not actually pushing back against society's expectations. She's actually doing exactly what society expects women to do, right? They want you to focus on your career and to say, you know what, you don't need a man, you don't need kids, you don't need family, you don't need any type of real deeper meaning in life. You need to actually be worried more about TV shows and pop stars and singers like Beyonce, right? Your life should not revolve around a man, shouldn't revolve around kids, shouldn't revolve around family or God or anything like that. It should be TV shows and pop stars, right? No wonder she's depressed, okay? She said that, hey, she's depressed in multiple of her TikToks, okay? I mean, I would be depressed too if I didn't have any real deeper meaning in life outside of TV shows and celebrities, okay? And you know, what's funny about this is that a lot of these feminist types always tell women that, hey, you know, when you're single, you can, you know, get to know yourself better and become a better version of yourself, and you can work on you, and you know, not worrying about a man is good because you can grow, you can progress. But it's like, it's not like this woman's hobbies are doing stuff that actually really does help them in some way, right, in their career, or even to, you know, grow in a way that I think is meaningful. No, all her hobbies are basically just entertainment and, you know, a waste of time, right? She's not out here learning any new skills, okay, doing anything that, in my opinion, I think is good for self-development. It's all just watching TV, right? Watching TV and being obsessed with people who really don't give a damn about you. When you could, you know, have a family, you know, have a man, have kids, and actually have people around you that care about you. Be obsessed with people that actually care about you. Now, again, I'm not trying to force this on anybody. Obviously, you know, people are going to have their own timeline and their own goals in life. And some people just don't want a family. Whether you're a man or a woman, you don't want a family, you don't want kids. You're cool just doing you. And that's okay, right? That's totally fine, right? That's totally fine. I have no issues with that. But in this case right here, this woman, again, seems to be depressed and upset with going down a path that society tells women that they should go down, and that they're going to be happier if they do what she's doing now, rather than focusing on, again, finding a good man and having a family, right? It seems that her true happiness, she knows her true happiness will be derived from having a man and having a family, okay? That's the point. She should accept her traditional role as a woman, right? She should accept what God generally put women on this earth to do, and also from a evolutionary perspective, right? Okay, that this is what makes women happy and fulfills them, generally speaking. Again, from a religious and an evolutionary perspective, okay, I can argue that. Maybe she should work more on whatever is holding her back, okay, as a decently attractive woman from having a consistent, stable relationship. Maybe she needs to work more on that. That's the type of self-improvement that she needs to do, so that she can have a stable relationship, right? And then to actually eventually be happy with the connections that she's truly looking for. Maybe she should focus more on that than trying to be a modern woman, okay? More so than watching Netflix, watching Hulu, going to Beyonce concerts, doing all this stuff that modern society tells women that is going to make them happy. No, why don't you focus less on that and focus more on just, you know, becoming the best partner that you can be, right? So that you can achieve true happiness, okay? That's my advice. But then again, if she actually did that, then her TikTok grift would end, right? She wouldn't be 29, single, and living alone and depressed, okay? Which to me, I mean, I think that this might be more of some type of, you know, parody, or maybe some type of joke, or maybe she's just doing it on purpose. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but I'm just saying, if this is legit, right? If she's legitimately having these issues and it's not just a grift, then clearly, again, she needs to focus on actually being a better partner, right? And somebody that, you know, would be good to start a family with. Maybe start by not being on TikTok, right? Maybe start there. I think that's the best place to start. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.